Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to your January 2019 General and Love Life reading. I want to thank each and every one of you for your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. Those of you that have sent me gifts from my Amazon wish list, sent me donations, and booked personal readings. I am eternally grateful for you guys. Thank you so, so much. This is going to be your general reading as well as your love life reading, which will follow this part. Okay, so ask for help from others. 2 more cards, please, for Taurus, January 2019. Thank you so much for being patient with me, trying to get these out. I was having some technical difficulties, but I'm back. Don't stop. Who just had that? Cancer, I believe. Not quite sure. It was either Cancer or Gemini because I did those 2 this morning. Also, if you haven't checked out your yearly 2019 forecast, I'm going to link it up somewhere up here so you guys can check that out as well. All right, Taurus. Meditation. I'm sorry. The situation will improve. I was thinking meditation, but actually this is Gemini, I think, got this one. So this relates to the earlier readings I did today. Gemini and Cancer, one of the 2. If you have a connection to either of those, or you maybe have that in your chart. So ask for help from others. Don't stop, and the situation will improve. So if you've decided to make some life changes so that you can keep moving forward, making, changes for your betterment, for growth, for peace of mind, financially, emotionally, physically, whatever it may be, know that the situation will improve. So keep on moving forward. Don't allow any minor setbacks get in your way. Ask for help from others if need be. Okay, so let's clarify this. Ask for help from others. What are we talking about here for Taurus? 7 of Cups and the World card. I believe Cancer. I want to say Cancer got that 7 of Cups. The Chariot, speaking of Cancer. Oh yeah. Gemini got that 2 of Pentacles as well. Okay, so ask for help from others. You've been going back and forth about a specific decision, making changes in your life. Maybe it's a job offer. Maybe it's the idea of moving out of state, out of your home, separation, trying to change your way of living, your way of life. Even if it says something as simple as healthy eating, you have this idea of how things should be and how you're going to start all over, recreate yourself, how to charge ahead and move forward. But there are certain things that you feel a little held up by. You're on the right path because you have this don't stop card with the Hermit. You've contemplated, you've really thought about these changes that you needed to make. Yeah, see, you've contemplated 4 of Swords. You've definitely contemplated, like you've gotten to the point of enough is enough. It's time for me to create this new future for myself. Maybe you've been daydreaming of moving forward, of healing, of finding hope for the type of future that you want for yourself. A relationship, a job, a home, whatever it may be. Apply it to your situation. Remember, this is a general reading. So there is a need for healing, because perhaps in the past you've let some toxic, idealization, negative self-talk, perhaps, codependent relationships or toxic relationships kind of dictate where you went from here, how you move forward, and without really telling anyone, you just kind of took a step back and really tried to put things in perspective. And I feel as though, look at that. Yes, 3 of Wands. I feel as though that with the idea of you now narrowing down what it is that you truly want, what will make you happy and content and joyful and tranquil and peace, how to bring harmony back into your life. I feel as though without really letting anyone know, you kind of just started making these changes for yourself. You know, you changed your eating habits, you got a job, you took a side job. You're trying to find ways of making more money. You've started distancing yourself from those that maybe were enabling some of the bad behavior. You know, if you were gambling, smoking, drinking too much, maybe you had lost a job, weren't making enough money. And rather than using your spare time to look for other resources of making money, money-making resources, you were hanging out with friends, getting high, drinking, taking off gambling when you had no money, and then you'd waste your last $20 or whatever it is, right? At some point, I feel as though you came to your own self-realization that it's time for a change. Because as you were making these, bad choices, bad decisions, going the route that wasn't in your best interest for your highest good, you kind of just realized, all right, that's enough. Enough is enough. I'm doing what I know I shouldn't be doing when I should be using that wasted energy on the wrong. I could be using it towards the good. So know that even if you feel that you can't come back from some of those bad choices, bad decisions, toxic relationships, bad decisions, maybe, bad relationships, friendships, maybe you lost your job and you're severely in debt and you feel like you cannot see the light at the end of the tunnel. Know that the situation will improve. There is, look at that beautiful star. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. There is hope on the horizon for you. You will be divinely guided and blessed because you took the time for betterment of yourself, right? You've put in a lot of work into what did not serve you. Now you've realized it's time for my situation to improve. It's time for me to focus on the good. And there you are, Page of Pentacles. The situation will improve. Look at you. This is you, Taurus, unless you're dealing with another earth sign, but this is you. Page of Pentacles. You've got your hands out asking the universe, help me to release myself from the things from the past that got me nowhere. Help me to recreate myself, to reinvent myself. Help me to heal and move forward. Show me that the situation will improve. Look at that. 10 of Cups. Emotional fulfillment. Yes, look at that. Okay. Brand new beginnings. Absolutely brand new beginnings. She has got a really nice smile on her face right there. That castle reminds me of, the Magic Kingdom, Walt Disney World. Cinderella castle, all her wildest dreams coming true, new beginnings being offered here, coming in. You will get that communication, and it's going to come in a whole lot faster than you anticipated, Taurus. But you have to let go of that wasted time, because in your mind, you keep replaying it saying, God, why did I just let those 6 months go by, those 6 years? Why did I, set myself back so much? Stop crying over spilled milk. Stop feeling like you've just had so many months, days, weeks, years wasted. The only way from here is forward, and you have the power, the control, the ability to do that. That 4 of Cups, I'm telling you, if you're so focused on sabotaging your ability to change and to put it behind you because of whatever happened in the last 3 years, I am telling you, this is being held up right in front of your face. Wipe the tears, open your eyes, and be ready to accept. Be ready to accept that brand new cup of love, that brand new opportunity for love, for job, for a new life, a new lease on life. Taurus, you've got this. I know sometimes it's easier said than done to just say, oh, release yourself from the past, cut those karmic ties. I'm sure if you watch enough of these tarot videos, you hear it all, right? But really, take the time. If you need to go into hermit mode, love yourself enough to heal. Close out those cycles from the past that were just holding you back and bringing you down. Find the optimism. Oh, look at that. Go within. This is like the High Priestess card. You are a very intuitive person, and there are many wonderful insights that lie waiting inside you. Take time to be quiet and reflect upon the desires of your heart through meditation or prayer. There's no need to take action right now. Be patient with yourself. Doesn't that just bring all of this in? You know, the situation will improve. Don't stop moving forward. If you need to seek professional help or just the help from friends, family members, whatever it may be, don't be afraid to ask for help, to cut away from what's real and what isn't, what is an illusion, and you know, what's worth taking with you as you move forward. It is okay to ask for help. You need to realize that that's just your ego and your pride holding you back. Guardian angels, what other messages do you have for Taurus, January 2019? Overall messages, okay. Love it. Ace of emotion. This is like the Ace of Cups. This cherub is announcing that a wonderful new emotional experience is coming into your life. You may meet someone new who makes your heart flutter, or your current relationship will experience a reawakening. It's also possible that your intuitive abilities will be greatly increased by your open heart. And you've got two more here. I love it. You do have the Hermit here once again, but let's move on to this one. Be open to success. Look at all the wonderful things you can do when you listen to your divine guidance. You've balanced so many different priorities and have come out a winner. There will be a lot of recognition and praise headed your way, but don't be shy. Allow others to shower you with the gratitude you deserve. Here's the Hermit once again, right? How, that's crazy. How much do they look alike? Completely different decks. Like, let's just keep on trekking. So, the spiritual teacher. There are great rewards in spending time alone. Use those moments of solitude to focus on love and ways in which you might give to those around you. Shine your light as an example for others to follow. Seek out a spiritual mentor of your own if your life feels unfulfilled right now. Taurus, this is huge. You know that the time has come to make those necessary changes. You know, some of you haven't made those changes yet, and this is your wake-up call. This is your sign. Go within. Take your time to really focus on what the next phase of your life will entail. Okay, Taurus, that was your general reading for January 2019. I'm going to move on to the love portion of this. Love life reading, straight up singles. Taurus, those of you that have no one in sight, wondering why you don't. Maybe you're thinking of getting your feet wet, of starting to date. Maybe you just signed up for dating apps, or you're actually contemplating on being set up, because sometimes Taurus are like, no, man, I don't need that. I'm cool, right? Taurus, true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. One more card. Okay. Wedding. This situation involves marriage. So you may be invited to a wedding. You may be attended to a wedding where you meet your true love. This true love that you meet doesn't necessarily have to be at a wedding, right? This true love that you meet may also be the one that you are going to marry. So let's clarify this. completely unattached Tauruses. If there's someone that you've been talking to, wondering if this is your true love, this is your sign, you'll know whether or not you can picture yourself marrying this person, having a future with them, moving in together. Tell me more about this true love for Taurus. 9 of Wands, 3 of Cups. Tell me more about this true love for single Tauruses. See, that is the 9 of Cups that flew out. 2 nines, which tells me you're getting very close to either meeting your true love or taking that next step towards them. One more card before I move on to the wedding card. Who is this true love for Taurus? Queen of Cups. Let's see this wedding. Clarify the wedding with the Wheel of Fortune and the 2 of Wands. Surprise, surprise, right? You're going from straight up single. You're closing the door on your single life, trying to figure out, do I really see wedding, marriage in the future? Am I going to make that decision now? 8 of Swords. It's funny. I say, am I going to make that decision now? Which is something someone who is stuck in their head will be thinking about, will be saying to themselves. One more card, please, for that wedding card. Stuck in your head about the whole wedding situation. Yeah, see? You're only adding confusion and chaos to the situation. Listen, true love here, the signs I see here, doesn't have to be, but they might have them in their chart. I see Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, maybe Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but here it is. Maybe you've held out from coming together with this partner. Maybe you know who they are. Maybe this is a new Queen of Cups that comes in who's more nurturing, more loving, someone that you have this type of feeling with. If this is someone that you have already known, that you have thought about, that you have contemplated, there is a situation here that involves a third party. You have third party meddlers. You have people just sticking their nose into your love life. They're making you worried about what it is that you truly want. They're making you second guess yourself. And that's why you have this 8 of Swords. Like, what are you thinking? Why would you even think that that can be possible, that that's even going to work out? Don't base your decisions solely on what other people's opinions are saying, okay? Whatever their opinions they're giving you. Yeah, take certain opinions into consideration. You will know who the right people are that want to look out for your best interest. Those whose opinion you value, right? But there is a need for change. You are single. You have not been moving forward for quite some time. We've got a lot of emotional energy, a lot of confusion, a lot of self-sabotage here. You're maybe even telling yourself, why would they want to marry me? I should just look elsewhere. You're doing the pity party. Like, you love this person, and yet you're making this decision for both of you on why things wouldn't work out. Cut that shit out, Taurus. Seriously. You've been embattling yourself just as much as you've been embattled by others. So not only are other people coming in, giving you grief, breaking you down, but you're allowing that to take up space in your mind and in your heart. You're the one telling yourself you don't deserve love. Not for everyone, of course. Don't get all, don't get all offended for some of you, Taurus. Some of you do feel that way, like you don't deserve love. You've done some shady shit. You've done some fucked up things, or you've had too many failed relationships that at this point you're like, fuck it, I'm just going to stay single. And some of you have accepted that. You've given up on love, but your true love is out there. Your true love that will lead to marriage. Or for some who get invited to a wedding. Your true love is out there. So be strong enough to heal from whatever it is that's telling you you're not worthy of this love, that you're not worthy of any type of love, you know? Let me pull an oracle before I do the couples. Whispers of Love oracle message for, okay, for Taurus singles. Consider your foundation. You are being asked to look at how committed you are to love. And that was the whole point of this, is that you feel as though maybe you've had too many failed relationships and you're not worthy of something new, something loving, something stable. You're allowing other people's pessimistic views to take over. Cut it out, Taurus. All right. Taurus couples, married, dating, exclusively dating, or maybe you just started dating and you're kind of in between. What do the Taurus have going on? Taurus couples have going on for January 2019. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. And deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. And that's probably why you need to flirt. Your partner maybe feels a little neglected. Maybe feels like you don't love them anymore. They're starting to second guess whether this connection is real. Maybe you've got stuck in routine. Maybe you guys haven't had any in a while. I'm just saying. Do something, you know, as simple as surprising your partner with, it doesn't have to be anything big. You don't need to go all crazy. Maybe buy them their favorite candy. Maybe, you know, buy them their favorite drink or snack or, you know, flower. Doesn't matter. You know, just a thoughtful way of bringing back the love that you have for each other by flirting, you know, smack them on the ass. I don't know. All right. So yeah, you see, give that love life another chance. You've got to reboot this relationship. Taurus couples, you have to reboot this relationship because your partner is thinking like love is lost. We're stuck in a routine. Look at that. 9 of Cups in reverse. 10 of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. And there is the 8 of Swords once again. So here it is. Those of you who are thinking that you're in a boring marriage, boring partnership, trying to figure out how to bring the love back into this, go on a date, go away for the weekend. Stay up all night talking to each other. Look at the sunset. Go for a walk. You know, it doesn't have to be anything huge. There are plenty of things that you can do that don't cost any money. You know, just be attentive. Be present. That's really all it takes, is to be present in the moment so that your partner feels that there's still a connection here between the two of you. It's turned into work, 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 and you forget that this is your partner that loves you, or you forget to show them how much you love them. The deception is here because you're not expressing yourself the way you should be or could be. And so bring the love back into this relationship. Take an opportunity to really bring that love back. Make an offer. Come in and say, Hey, look, I know I've been working a lot. Why don't we get away for the weekend? Why don't we spend all day together? Why don't we play hooky? You know, let's both call in sick and just spend the day together. Whatever it may be, right? This is your opportunity to reconnect with your partner. So let me pull a Whispers of Love Oracle for your love life energy for a coupled up Taurus. And you've got 2, and wow. True love, once again, this love is a once in a lifetime love. No more deception. Don't ever let them feel unloved, unworthy. Don't ever give them doubt or any question, any reason to question whether or not you still love them, whether or not you're still into them or want something long term. Express your love through gifts. Giving a small token to someone expresses your love to them, right? So you come home and, you know, you've got a Reese's peanut butter cup or whatever it is that's their favorite candy. You know, come home with dessert. Hey, I bought your favorite cupcakes from, you know, whatever bakery. Something small and simple. And you just say, you know, I was thinking about you and I just thought I'd buy, you know, whatever. I was just thinking about you. And you give them a small gift. It does not have to be anything huge. Guys, seriously, be present. Make the effort, take the time to really connect with your partner. Okay, Taurus, that was your love reading for January 2019. Thank you guys so much for all your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. Please give this a thumbs up if you resonated with this. And if you didn't, sorry, maybe next month. Or check out 2019 forecast. That is already out. So if you'd like to book a personal reading, use one of the links in the description box below. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye.